Daisy Osakwe. You must have seen my video. So please, I'd like to basically give a disclaimer here. There are no edits on this video for now. It's just basically going to be me talking about things. Yeah. So just forgive my edits and forgive the background. This could work. So welcome back to my channel once again. My name is Daisy, and I'm someone who is very involved in power generation, right? So I think last time we spoke, the last time I made a video about like writing about Thevenin's theorem, and I promised that we were going to go into deep delve of this whole thing. We'll basically explore everything concerning Thevenin's theorem. But the question is, how exactly are you going to use Thevenin's theorem? I was once told by my teacher in secondary school that math is used in our everyday lives. And then when I got into the university, someone told me something. He asked me, what were the three first things you did after you woke up this morning? And I mentioned them, and he told me, oh, wow, it wasn't Sokatwa. Sense of humor there. So now the question is, how exactly do you use things, and how exactly do you explore the concept of how things work, and how exactly do you explore the concept of basically how energy works? Now let's dive deep into renewable energy. Like I said, no edit on this video, so a lot of things might be said and done, so please forgive me. I'm going to improve on that skill as we basically go on this channel, so you can tell me how the skills is going to be. Don't worry, I'm going to start like quite soon. Yeah, so I love renewable energy so much, but let's delve into what renewable energy is. Now, renewable energy is basically a system, like I said, renewable, in which the power source or the electricity generation source or the energy source is not man-made, one. And number two, this is basically my own understanding. And number two, the energy source is something that can be easily gotten, or it doesn't have to be with human effort for the fuel that is necessary to come again. For instance, solar panels, right? How are solar panels made? Or solar panels, basically. How they work is they use the energy from the sun, but it's actually more deep than that, right? I'm going to go into solar panels now next few along the line, but for now I'm just basically focusing on the very beginning, the very basics, and then start from the holy grail of electricity called nuclear fusion, right? So now, if what is being done is actually going, if the source of the power is actually something that comes back to its original form without the aid of man-made intervention, then definitely that is what I would call renewable energy, right? Yes. So now, how exactly does this work? Like I said, I'm very passionate about power, so you must be asking, if you're passionate about power, what exactly are you doing in the industry of power? Now, this brings me to what I'm working on. I'm currently a second year student studying electrical and electronic engineering, and I have noticed one major thing is that in the African sector, I'm a Nigerian, so in the Nigerian sector, you can see that there is a lot of problem concerning power generation, and as a result, it has to be solved. But how is it solved? How do you even bring the kind of solution? What problems are we trying to solve? Nigeria generates over 12,000 megawatts of energy, and only transmits about 5,500 megawatts of electricity, of energy. So, which means that basically, majorly, energy generation is not the problem of Nigeria, but majorly storage and transmission, right? So now, what exactly does renewable energy has to do with this? This video is going to be over in the next few seconds, so let's just get into it. Now, please follow for the part two because it's going to be very interesting. Yeah, so now understand this. Whenever power is generated from a source and then it is not properly stored, there will be a lot of problem, because it's like you digging, maybe you for example, you have to pump water, you have a borehole, and there's no place to store it. It's just going to be wasting. Even if there's going to be massive, like say outpouring of water, but it's still going to waste. Why? Because there is no apt collection method or apt transference method. This is where power generation actually makes a very unique turn, and this is basically the unique things about power generation I'm about to explain right now. So you understand this concept, it brings you on to the next thing. And what is the next thing? The next thing is, how exactly are you going to implement these ideas? What exactly is the problem here? Now, Nigeria uses transmission lines that works with something unique called electromagnetic waves. But now the electromagnetic waves along the line is not transmitted by the wire. It's actually because the wire is connected, yes, and you know there's electricity. And wherever there's electricity, there's always magnetism. So electricity and magnetism spiral around those wires in a very concentrated form and manner to hit where they want to go to, or to get to where they want to get to. That is the whole concept about this, right? So we'll just talk on the next video, and thank you so much. Yeah.